I think I'm tired, not because I'm working too much, it's not because I didn't sleep enough. It's just because being a human is so expensive in this society because everything has been monetized. So I feel like capitalism has a way of taking things that make us human and selling them back to us. Like, if you're lonely, buy this dating app premium. If you're breaking out or if you have an insecurity, buy skincare. For spirituality, buy a prayer mat. Productivity, buy another planner. Buy a pen. The list just goes on. Like, for example, the World Cup. Like, I'm not even a football fan. Like, I don't play football. The only type of ball that I play is netball. And, um, yeah, like, so football is supposed to be about community. It's supposed to be about people kicking a soccer ball, having fun, about national pride. But right now it's turning into like influencers being flown out. $300 jerseys. I don't know how much they cost. Very expensive tickets, VIP experiences. It's like we've lost the plot. And I feel like capitalism right now, it's not even about satisfying needs anymore. It's about like manufacturing dissatisfaction. Um, like you're never happy with your face, your phone, your wardrobe. You always want the next new thing that's coming. And because once you're satisfied and once you're content, an entire industry loses its customer. And that's not good for the market. So that's why the goalpost or like the finish line, it keeps moving. And yeah, like it's so annoying because honestly, we don't even realize that we are in this web of lies or we're in this trap until we've already fallen. Because you think that in your brain, you think like, okay, I'll just buy this one product, and you buy it, and it makes you happy. It gives you like this rush of like dopamine, serotonin for I'll say about a week or two, depending on what the product is. But for example, um, when I buy a new item or like a new clothing, I would be very happy. I would feel like I'm the coolest girl for around a week, and then something else catches my eye, and I'm like, ooh, that looks good. Then your brain adapts. So in psychology, we call this hedonic adaptation. Like, our brain will return to baseline after the positive change. The extraordinary will soon become ordinary, and what once felt exciting becomes the new normal. Because I feel like the problem is we outsource our joy. Right now, as I feel like as we grow older, this happens more. When we're kids, find joy, we're curious in every single thing that we do. But once we get older, like joy starts to come from external things, unless like you're religious. So that's another matter. But like I'm talking about the average human experience. Even if you are religious, like it still happens. So you want to feel happy? Luxury vacations, newest iPhone, the F1 paddock experience, authentic Japanese omakase. We automatically accept the idea that meaningful experiences should cost money because companies don't say like, yeah, your iPhone is fine. You probably don't need a new skincare product. Your skin is fine. Just let it breathe. Or like, you're getting into running. Your current shoes are fine. You don't need the new race shoe. You don't need carbon plated shoes because they'll go freaking bankrupt. Like, they don't want that. The economy doesn't run on gratitude. It runs on the fact that, like, you feel like something is missing, which sucks as consumers. And people don't spend money when they're thinking, they spend money when they're feeling. So that's why they pay so much money to these influencers that, like, try to, like, push you this product. And they, like, I don't even want to get into it. For example, like, the diamond advertisement, okay? Like, ages ago, diamonds were not the symbol of eternal love. This idea was largely created by advertising and marketing because suddenly, like, love wasn't just an emotion, it had a price tag. Like, if you truly loved me, if you really want to marry me, buy me this 50 carat diamond. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. Buy me this 3-4 carat diamond, which costs like a kidney. Like, it's so expensive. It didn't happen because diamonds were seen as romantic. It happens because a company successfully convinced society that they were. It's actually insane when you think about it, because it's like an entire culture that's changed because of marketing. Like, I saw a video about a girl talking about like how ages ago people, their wedding rings were like stones, or like, gemstones that were unique. Not everyone had a huge diamond on their hand. I just realized how blinding my shirt is. Insane. Okay, just don't look at it. Honestly, it's the same thing with every single holiday nowadays. Every single holiday is an excuse to spend money. It's an excuse for companies to promote their agendas, for the capitalist society to like leech onto us and make us pull our hard-earned money out of our wallets. Because think about, like, even holidays like Mother's Day, for example, everything becomes monetized. Every milestone is an opportunity to spend more money. It's another opportunity to consume, and it's so tiring and it's so annoying. At this point, it's not even about anger. Like, I'm not even angry at the capitalist society. I'm like annoyed and I'm exhausted. I'm tired of feeling that every single human experience has to become a transaction. Because, like, think about it. Why do I need to buy my friends birthday presents? Like, okay, first of all, like, we're not even celebrating birthdays. But just bear with me. Think about this, okay? Why do I need to buy my friends a birthday present on their birthday to show that, like, yeah, I'm thinking about you and I care about you, but I can buy them presents any other day as well? Like, why are birthdays becoming so, like, And honestly, I feel like it ties to another thing. If you just take a step back and you look at the things that you are consuming, and I'm not talking about like products, I'm talking about media as well. Like, there's a genocide on half of our screen and then a skincare ad on the other. I'm just so baffled every time, because how are we supposed to like carry the weight of the world's suffering and still buy things that we don't need? It's like, how is a world that is capable of producing so much wealth and so much like unnecessary things also tolerate so much suffering? And how are they not able to prevent that yet? Like, I will never understand how this world works. I know that this world runs on money and power. To what extent? Like, when is it ever enough? I don't know if YouTube will take down my video if I like be more specific about it, but if you don't live under a rock, you know what I'm talking about. We live in a world that we can send people into space, assuming that the moon landing was real. Like, I've heard and I've seen a lot of controversial, theories about how it's not real. Assuming that it is real, that even though I don't know if I believe it, I don't know, like, it's just a crazy topic. But assuming that the moon landing was real, we can send people into space, okay? How are we not able to prevent children from starving, from suffering? Right now, we have enough technology to know that, like, about what's happening in every single part of the world, almost every single part of the world. But that knowledge has not made us any better. It hasn't made us any kinder. It hasn't made us more. We just know for the sake of knowing. We haven't taken any action. And I'm talking to like world leaders, which I doubt will ever see my videos, but it's just something for, I guess, you to consider. Because, like, somewhere in the world, okay, a millionaire is deciding which yacht they want to buy, okay? Do they want the 3-story one, the 2-story one, the one with the pool, the one with the jacuzzi? On the other side of the world, someone else deciding whether this child gets to eat today. Just think about that. Sit with that for a moment, because, yeah, those decisions are happening on the exact same planet. It just baffles me, like, actually baffles me, on how cruel the world can be, and how this society is doing nothing to, like, I don't know if we will have the power to do something about it, but I know that, like, whatever little we can do, we should do. We've accepted contradictions that should genuinely horrify us, but it doesn't anymore. Like, we spend a lot of money entertaining ourselves. Like the Hollywood industry, for example. Like, how much money has have they spent, on entertainment or like any type of entertainment industry? How much money the society has poured into entertainment, and we tell ourselves, like we lie to ourselves that like, yeah, solving world hunger is too complicated. Like I will never understand that. Like I imagine we just didn't have Hollywood and we spent all that money giving food to children in need so they don't die of malnutrition. Boom. I just solved world hunger. Someone give me the Nobel Peace Award. Like, what the heck? What unsettles me is not that like suffering exists, it's that like how normal we think it has become. And yeah, I feel like I'm kind of on a tangent here about I talked about capitalism, now I'm talking about suffering. Like I don't know what this video is going to. And yeah, sometimes I truly wonder whether my dreams are my own dreams or whether like I've been confusing advertisements for like my own aspirations, because with everything being thrown at your face 24/7 for at least, I don't know, say 5 hours a day, it can get confusing. So I guess like, do I really want to like go to grad school, da 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 da, or is it because society is telling me that I have to do this so I can have a good life? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is where religion for us jumps in, because it helps us see the bigger picture. It helps us take a step back and reflect on like everything that we're doing. I don't know if I really want the diamond, if I really want the luxury, if I really want the perfect wedding, the perfect holiday, the perfect house, or if it's just because that someone has repeated the story enough times that I like, mistook it for my own. Basically what I just talked about. So it's also the loss of imagination. It's not just the loss of money, it's also the loss of imagination that we've just accepted. We've just accepted that this is our dream, and in this everything fits into this like neatly crafted box. And yeah, that show or like that book or that movie, what is it? Like his character is basically like a movie character, but he didn't know. I feel like every single person in this world are like puppets to like, the people who are actually in control, like rich old men who prey on children, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so just food for thought. Until next time, salam alaikum.